Hey guys, today it's kind of storming and I'm a bit hungry, so today I'm gonna cook you my signature chicken and pasta dish. For this chicken and pasta dish, you will need around 70 grams of Parmigiano Reggiano, 415 grams of fusilli pasta, a bit of salt, around 20 grams of a cube of butter, 1.1 liters of water, and 1 chicken breast. Oh, get that open. Get that open. Perfect. And for this, it is optional, but I like to season my chicken as well when I cook it. And this is also optional as well, but I like to have one little basil leaf on the top of it as well, just to top it all off. So what you're going to do next is put your pot of 1.1 liter water on. The stove and turn it on, and let it boil until boiling point. One fast way you can get a pot of water to boil is putting a pan or any sort of plate over it to block the heat and make it redirected into the pot. What you're going to do next is you're going to add all of your fusilli pasta into the water and then add the salt as well and give it a good stir and then let it rest for a bit and consistently stir it to keep it separated from all pasta bits so it doesn't. What you're going to do next is that was really cool. What you're going to do next is you're going to season your chicken very well, very thoroughly, both sides as well. And then once that's done, you're going to take it and then you're going to put it in the air fryer and cook it for about 8 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius.
Make sure also to mix your pasta so it doesn't stick.
Go and retrieve your chicken breast once the timer has finished on the air fryer and has finished cooking. Should smell really, really good as well.
Also make sure to mix your pasta so it doesn't stick.
What you're going to do next is cut up your chicken breast into pieces.
Mix your pasta so it doesn't stick.
And if you're leaving a pan on top of the pot while you're waiting for your pasta to boil, make sure to not leave it on for too long or the water will try to escape, like it did here. Once your pasta is soft and is done boiling, turn off the stove and take the pot off of the stove and put it to a side. There's just something satisfying about seeing this pasta. It just looks very soft. Once you're ready to do the main and my favorite part of this pasta dish, make sure you set it at a low and slow temperature when you put your pan on the biggest part of the stove you can find. And then stick the cube of butter in and then let it melt until it turns into a sort of liquid in the pan and it goes around when you try and shake it. And if you don't feel like you've added enough butter, there's nothing wrong with doing that as well. Once all butter that you've used is fully melted, you can throw the boiled pasta and soft pasta, if you want to say, into the pan. And then use some of the water that you boiled the pasta in along with the salt. Pour some of that in the middle of the pasta. And the first thing after you pour the pasta water into the pan, you go and get your Parmesan cheese and then you progressively add more and more and more into the pan and keep stirring at a consistent rate, and that's how you will end up with the creamy pasta that you will use in this dish. So good. And of course, adding more Parmesan is optional, which is sometimes what I like to do, because the more Parmesan, the more creamy it is. Once you're satisfied with how creamy the pasta is, you can now scoop it out of the pan and into a bowl of your choice. And then you will take the chicken breast that you chopped up earlier and place it on top of the center of the pasta in the bowl. And then to top it all off for decoration, you place your basil leaf on top. And that's how you make my signature pasta dish. That is so creamy.